All right. This is what I'm currently working on. It is a house. It is modular. And I've done some work already, but I've run into mistakes and I just set up this recording stuff. So I figured I would record my current progress and where I will be going from here, I suppose. Right now, I'm working on this hallway right here. And my goal is to put some sort of door in here. But I need it to fit properly so that everything snaps together correctly. So let's see. Let's see if we can get it done. Now, these are all the parts that I'm using. And then if I make parts, I just break them out and put them in the pile and then reuse them when I want to reuse them. There's some more parts, my walls and this beam, which if we go up here and I can zoom in on that. It's sort of like a entryway archetype deal. It's got a wireframe. So we'll be going, you got like a living room right here, and you have a kitchen, and you have a bathroom right here. Stairs will be going up and over here, and I haven't decided if I want to put like a little, I don't know, a little walk-in closet, pantry right here. There's going to be more windows, but I figured I wanted to get everything sort of, I guess, blocked out, and then I'll go through and I'll add the windows and anything else that I feel maybe that I want to add. So, okay, you get a better idea. The foundation isn't, I don't know. I'm kind of new at this. I don't know if I'm I don't even know if I'm doing it the right way. I just started working with Blender not too long ago. But the foundation, this is going to be a front porch. Speaking of which, actually, maybe someone can help me with it. For some reason, my pivot point origin, whatever you want to call it, seems to be like jumping around on me. I'll set it, and then it kind of changes on me. I don't know why it is doing that. So hopefully somebody can give me some insights. But I was thinking of keeping the foundation the way it is, at least for the house, with the porch. The idea was to take all of these and then sort of move the bottom up because I want to have beams and stuff, at the porch. There's going to be an overhang. I don't know what any of that will look like, but I know I want it, so that's kind of what I want to do with that. Anyway, let's get back now that I've explained sort of where I'm at and how I've gotten here. I'm going to start figuring out where I want to store. I've sort of decided that I want the door, I guess, to line up with the edge of this. There's this back hallway. I want to have a window here, maybe two windows, maybe one like right here and one like right here. Or maybe just a big one, like one of those elongated windows right here. I haven't quite decided if I want two windows or just one big window. But I want the actual opening to the door, the way I'm sort of imagined it, is that it lines up like the rough opening sort of terminates right here. So what I was going to do before the start of the video. I'm just going to set this to here, set my 3D cursor to selected, and wireframe just to sort of get an idea of where it might end up. When I connect it and see that's kind of, actually that, it's not exact. You know, sort of lines up with the edge of this T-post, but that's not, I guess that's not terrible. It's close enough, I suppose. But then the issue is I want to, see how this is, it lines up with the grid squares on the floor and snaps into place. And that's kind of how I wanted this to go. That's not what I wanted. So I was thinking maybe I could pull that back. Watch that mess things up. So you could probably tell when I do something new, it tends to result in a bunch of issues. And I don't remember how many. So one. The idea is to have, interior doors all of the same width. There's not really inconsistencies there. See, like that. That is an issue. And I'm going to assume that's probably caused by, what if I just, yeah, probably not that. Yeah, it's caused by what, not merging the vertices, I imagine. And I still get that. Yeah, this is kind of the struggle I'm dealing with the whole learning. It's just figuring out how to do certain things and not do certain things. Yeah, I must have been selecting something. Let's see how many is this door. Clearly that door is not as wide as that door, and that door isn't really lined up with the grids, so. I suppose a better way of doing this would be to shorten this end, right? Just take that and I don't know what I'm doing. That's okay. that would actually, yeah, that puts me lined up pretty much. Not exactly. I should probably, I know what I can do. Just go like that and select everything, and we'll just try and get it even. Did I miss something right there? No. But these two, this side's not as even as that side. It may not matter. The idea is to get it to fit in one of these grids. So let's see if we can just sort of eyeball it. I don't know, I gotta move this over at least a tad. Like I said, I want this. Yeah. I have no idea. Rather than just sit here and struggle. Let's go like that. Then this edge, this edge. We'll line it up with that. This edge and this edge. And we will line it up with that. And then we will just put it right in its spot. And since this is a new piece, I'm going to, I'm almost thinking maybe I should just pull this entire wall down. Or at least pull it to like right here. I guess that would depend on the layout of this particular room because it needs a closet. And this is the master bedroom. And so the idea was to put like a walk-in closet type deal. Maybe even add, you know, kind of like extra floor piece right here in the stairwell. And then knock these down. And then extend it out. I don't know, it'd be a huge closet, I think. But also because it's a master bedroom, I wanted to have some sort of bathroom in there too. I don't think I made this house big enough. Because originally what I wanted was the little entry room right here. There's just going to be like one story, so there's going to be a roof right here. And then the second story starts right here. Second floor, I guess. And so I would need to figure out, okay, well, where would I stick a bathroom? Where's my little guy?